Mark here. As some of you might recall in an update vlog I did in the past, I said that I was hoping to get the movie done before June 10th, 2016. Well, that was about a week ago, and I didn't promise to get the movie released on that date. I was just hoping to get it finished before that date. And guess what? It's not finished, but hey, this is nothing new for me. Well, now I'm going to have to tell you guys what's going on with the movie and everything related to it. Like I always do. At least once every 3 months. But this time, I'm glad to tell you that things have been picking up a little bit in terms of production. We're still going slowly, but things are definitely picking up. I'll tell you as much as I can without revealing too much. But first, I'd like to cover everything related to the minisodes. There's not much to cover, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm sure you're familiar with the name Camp Cowardly by now. Oh, excuse me. It's a minisode that's been in the works for a while, and now we have some completed animation for it. Both Anthony and Aniko are working hard on their halves. Very, very hard indeed. Aniko's about a quarter of the way done with his half, and Anthony's getting started with his half, so... And their stuff is looking phenomenal so far, and I can't wait to show you the finished product. Next, I'd like to cover Diet Toxins. If you don't remember that one, then I wouldn't blame you. That one's going to take a little longer. It's written, it's getting storyboards worked on, but I think Muhammad's going to be busy with something else for a while, so I don't have much to say about that. There's another minisode that we're working on at the moment that I think you guys are really going to like. As for that other special animation I mentioned in the past, well, music and voices and sound effects for that are done, and now it just needs to get animated. I don't want to say much about it now, but it's going to give you guys an idea on what certain parts of the movie are going to be like. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, speaking of the movie, before I get to that, I want to tell you a story. A few years ago, I became friends with Paul Tervord. We talked a lot, and I still reach out to him whenever I can, and sometimes he even reaches out to me just to say hi. Coincidentally, I was just getting started with the movie around the time we met, and I thought it would be cool if he could voice himself in the movie. He seemed up for it, but after the end came out, it seemed like he was keen on moving on to other things. I don't remember exactly what he said, but if that was the case, then I had to respect that. He never did record any lines for the film, but I can't blame him because of how busy he is. Fortunately, we did manage to find someone else to provide Paul's voice in the movie. Somebody who not only sounds almost exactly like Paul, but he's also someone very close to the group and has been with us pretty much since the beginning. It's Billy. Yep, Billy Crinian is going to be voicing Paul in the movie. Here's the sample he sent me on Facebook.
Hey guys, Paul here. Yay. This area is not secure. Quiet. We gotta get out of here. This place isn't safe. No. We got to get out of here. This place isn't... We gotta get out of here. This place ain't safe. We're not gonna get killed. We'll be fine. Wait a second. No, just... hold up. And we're going to board it. Just come on. I suppose I do have some explaining to do. Trust me, if you knew what was going down, you would have done the same thing.
So, yeah, we have our new Paul. But if Paul's actually watching this, I just want to let him know that he is an amazing person, and I'm glad I got to know him. While we're talking about voice actors, I want to give a shout out to Talzin Charles. You probably know him. He and I had a 2-hour recording session recently, and we managed to get through all of his lines. Kevin's pretty much done too, aside from some ADR. That's additional dialogue recording, by the way. I still got to work with Anthony. James and I need to do some recording as well. Then I got to work with Jason. Did I already say Jason? I've got James and Jason. They sound the same. There's some other characters I need to find voices for, and then there's additional voices. And I don't know if I've said this before, but that's the big reason why we haven't moved forward with animation completely. I haven't gotten audio from all the voice actors yet. Anthony and James particularly are very busy, and working around their schedules can be really tricky. Please don't get mad at them. They're not doing anything wrong. They're just living their lives, as are the rest of us. We are only people after all. Anyway, I'm going to try and get around these schedules so that we can finish the voice acting side as soon as possible. I don't know how long it's going to take, but I'm going to try my hardest. On the audio side, sticking with that, I recorded my own audio for the whole animatic. It's not like final audio. It's just audio that I recorded as a rough draft, sort of. It's like doing all the voices to give the actors an idea on how it should sound. And, then once I finished it, I spread it out in Sony Vegas to match the length of the film. And apparently it's 13 minutes longer than I thought it would be. So in total, the film is going to be an hour and 23 minutes. Yeah, that's pretty long. That's what she said. As for the animatic itself, I'm going to be taking a different approach to how I do them. I have a very specific vision for the movie, so I've taken it upon myself to do most, if not all, of the animatics for every single scene, using progress from the animators if they think of something better for the scene. The way I do them, I usually incorporate some elements of animation to give the animators an idea of how I want the characters to move or how I want the camera to follow them. But just recently, I made some Eddsworld Movie branded storyboard paper. Instead of doing the storyboards on actual physical paper with a pencil, I'm going to be doing them digitally from now on and use them for the animatics. In fact, using the digital storyboards I've created so far, I can say that the animatic for the second scene of the movie is finally complete. So, in technicality, in terms of animatics, we have the first 10 minutes completely done. We don't have final voices or music yet, but we're still getting there. I might not have to do these animatics alone, however, because recently we hired a very talented storyboard artist named James Sweeney. He's currently working on the storyboards for an upcoming minisode, but he's already sent me some sketches for certain shots in the movie, and they look amazing. I can't show them here because they may spoil some surprises, wink wink, but he's truly a very talented artist, and I can't wait for you to see his work. I'm also looking to bring in people who are doing minisodes now or have in the past to help work on the movie if they need to, including my friend Ian Rustin, who helped me write a minisode that he's going to be animating pretty soon. And David, Efren, anyone else? I'd like to get you guys involved as well. But also, I'm talking to my friend Joe Castro about coming on as a sound editor. He's really good with sound, so I'll have to bring him on board sometime soon. Lastly, I've been talking to Billy and the guys about a possible release date. The big question we get, aside from whether or not Tord's going to be in it, is when the movie's coming out. I've always given dates in the past that we've never met, but I thought of one that seems like the most likely now. I shared it with the guys, and we all agreed to keep it among ourselves, because if we mention anything about the release date in a video or on social media or anywhere, people would be quick to assume that it's actually coming out on that day. But we have a date in mind now, and we're going to see if we can stick to it. If we're close enough to that very specific day, we'll make an announcement about it. So, tune in for that. I snapped my fingers and you didn't see it. That would look so cool. So I guess if there's one thing you can take away from this, it's that we're still working hard and we're still hiring people. So anyone who's told us they want to help in some way, we'll see what we can do. If anyone wants to apply for jobs like graphic artists or editors or whatever, please shoot us an email at either of these addresses. Anthony's taking care of the Eddsworld Movie email, eddsworldfilm@gmail.com. But if you want to hit me up, because I answer my emails very quickly and I'm probably the most direct, you can send me an email here. It's marklovemusic@gmail.com. If you're good with drawing programs like Flash or Psy or Toon Boom or editing software like Adobe Premiere or Final Cut or anything, whatever you have on you, let us know and send us some samples of your work. I know I usually leave you with a little something personal about myself, but I figured for this one I'd focus more on what's been going on with the movie itself. Basically, there are still some bumps in the road, but I feel like we have enough talent and energy and drive and passion to get past them and get this movie done. Because, as Edheads, you deserve the best hour and 23 minutes worth of Eddsworld imaginable. And if my friends and I have to be the ones to give it to you, then why the hell should we stop now? And that's pretty much it for this video. If you have any other questions, feel free to let us know in the comments or on our social media pages, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, you know the ones. Oh, and before I go, I just want to remind you that I'm going to be at Too Many Games next weekend, from June 24th to the 26th. It's at the Greater Philadelphia Expo Center at Oaks, Pennsylvania. And if you want to come see me, then we can just look around, talk, play some games, all that good stuff. And if you'd like to get tickets, you still can by going to toomanygames.com. I made a video about it a little while back, so you can watch that for more details. I'll be wearing the orange hoodie and orange lightning bolt hat. If any of you are going to the convention, then I can't wait to see you there. Alright, I'm gonna leave now. This is Mark from the Eddsworld Movie, signing off. Catch you later.